Hey guys, just going to talk about one thing short and quick today. Have some people coming over. Just saw something, saw some very good notes on it, so I wanted to talk about it. So let's go ahead and chat about it real quick. What to do with a watch list. Whether I post it, Tim Bowen post it, Rob post it, Matt post it, you post it, I post it. We all know that timing is everything. You can buy at the top and sell at the bottom, and obviously that's not the way you want to do it. You want to sell at the top and cover at the bottom, or you want to buy at the bottom and sell at the top. So timing is everything. So what to do with the watch list? So that's like very important to me, because every day I sit there and I get watch lists from other people. I do pay for watch lists every once in a while, but we have a good watch list here because we can make it up on our own. So the big thing what to do is what to do with it. So we're going to just say step one, look at it. What does that say? Well, 2, maybe set some alerts at key areas that you see or someone else sees. 3, again, don't blindly trade it, because the timing could be off of that move. You might get lucky, but then you don't have a plan, and then again you're gambling. It's a watch list. It said it should be under a watch list. It didn't say a buy list. And then let's go with one more and see if you can fully chart it and see. So I'm going to do one I did from Thursday when someone said there's a runner. That's all he said. So I asked him. I think 3 minutes later he told me which stock. So let's just go look at that stock real quick. And it was DJT. So I'm going to go through the whole process I went through. Okay? First of all, that was what I did, and that's what I traded the 2 days after that. But what I did is it says we got a runner. Alright, so I'm going to tell you where he said I got a runner. Right here. Okay, so now let me go to a 1 minute chart, and I'm going to go in the pre-market of that day. And you tell me if you would have bought this stock when somebody said there's a runner. Sorry people, it's going to take a little backtracking. I don't know how to get it to the exact date, but beautiful run up, garbage stock, but all good. Trying to make some money here, that's all we're trying to do. And sorry, I think it's the day before. I think this hopefully is Thursday. What day is this? Yeah, we'll go one more time. Yes, because there's my trend line. All right, so here we go. We have a runner. This was stated in the room. Love the guy. When I called him, it looked, and I did FaceTime for the first time with a gentleman out of our room, it looked like looking in a mirror. I immediately went and shaved and cleaned up. But he says there's a runner. So I'm just seeing these specs right here. And to me, I don't like specs. I don't like indecision. And this is what he says right here. We have a runner. So let's say somebody said, okay, I'm going to buy it when he said that. Well, 10 minutes later, they're down $1 per share. 1,000 shares, $1,000, 100 shares, $100. And then you come back up to break even, you're getting excited. Let's say you did hold that. I hope you didn't hold it that long. I would have just got out at the nearest low, but now it comes back up and boom. So anyway, so I'm going to show you how I traded it. So what I did is I went to the 1 hour. I think Luke likes daily. Maybe it's quicker to see the trend. So let's look for the trend. I guess the daily would have been good. Yeah, a little chippy chop, chip chop. I like the 1 hour because it's a swing trade version of what I'm looking at. And then what I do, and this is one of my secrets, I look for the very, very garbage bottom of this stock. And then I look for the inverted head and shoulders right here. And then I draw my fibs based on that. And then I go boom. So I'm going to show you a lot of secrets here. I don't like sharing, but we're going to go ahead and share them. But the best thing to do is just leave this open here. Okay, same thing. And he said we have a runner right here. And it did run the day before, but it did break the previous day's highs, which is also a lot of people's strategies. and then it beat that high in the middle of the day, and then it completely just went off the charts again. But the whole thing, by looking at the 1 hour, you see, was it downtrending under the 200? Still really hasn't broken over the 200 very aggressively. That's one of my first telltale signs. I look at the 200. It's very easy because it's far away from all these, and now they all start pinching here the day before. This is a beautiful sign because some people swing trade 20, 50 crosses right here. They just buy right here, and that would have been a good trade, and we all probably should have taken that trade. Now look at that. Here's another 20, 50 cross right here. You would have sold here and bought again here, so it had almost been a wash, but you wouldn't have eaten that. But right here, that's another 20, 50 cross because this crosses. So that's the swing trade version of that. But so I missed some of these moves. I think I got some of this day right here that was pretty easy. It's a very high share. You just buy low. I mean, very high price stock. You just buy less. But what I saw was this when he said runner. I was like, oh, look at these tops. Lots of places that didn't get broken right here. This is just a little over, and also that happens to be my target too. And so I draw up my target 2 here. And I said, this is the day it's about to pop out when he said runner. I said, okay, now you got my interest. And then I click down to a 5. And I look at it, because it's going to be a lot easier just to get back to where I want to go. And I did miss the previous day run. So right here, I'm here. And I'm saying, well, I'm in, because other people have to be in if the buyers are willing to pay more. And sure enough, right at that open, I apologize one more time, right here, that is what I traded. I traded here, and I'll draw the fibs like someone else does, and look, you have 3 targets there. Not gonna lie, took this trade right here as well. Did the same thing with Snap. Right here, it comes downtrend, starts uptrending again, another 2 targets, and then it starts trending down until it starts trending up again, trending down until it starts trending up again, and you're just getting the market moves. You know, that's all. You can draw this downtrend. Here's your double top again, downtrend, and then here's your 2 connective things. That would be the next trend line I would draw right here, and then it barely uptrends, and then it's just downtrending because now it's touching the 200, and now it's under the 200. And then this has to be Friday probably. Late Thursday, it broke back down and broke back over the 200. So that's a bullish move. So you can go up. There's the 20-50 swing, and it goes up, and it does the next day, all above the 200. So definitely want to make some pullbacks like we always talk about. Rob taught us that. Wait for some pullbacks and some aggression. And the best aggression here would be the breakout of the pre-market high, or basically the previous day's high. And it did do that. It took a while to go, but it did finally go and run another, $3 a share. So if you only bought 100 shares or 10 shares, that's $30 or $300. So good moves, but that's what I do when somebody says there's a runner or a watch list. So I'm just telling you what I did. I looked at the 1 hour quickly. I looked at the overall trend. Was it over the 200? Yes, it clearly was. And then I don't ever trade something right here. It's one of my first rules, this one. And then rule 2 and 3 looks good, and everything just looked really, 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 really good. And I'm going to just do Snap real quick because I have time. Hope I'm still on if I talk a little long-winded. So this stock was going up and down, and it had really good earnings the day before because it ran up, but it is stabilizing. And you'll see these 2 lines. I basically drew the highs here and the lows here. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm going to thank Bryce Toohey on this one. I heard this, I don't know, somewhere in October last year. I think actually at the conference. So some people are having fun, and then some people are listening. I listen, I still have fun, but I'm listening. So he basically says it breaks this or breaks this, it's going to break down to here. So right here, stock market opens up, not going to lie, bought this whole wick. And it brought this 1, 2, I did this move. If you looked at a 5-minute chart, it just looks red. Well, I do a 1-minute retrend here, and it broke down here. Great short if you're taking a quick short, and it's just downtrending here. And then it stops going down, it starts going up. It hit VWAP once, came back down, but I know this move. Really know that move. Like really, I'll just draw the move. And that's a quick target 1 and almost a target 2. Breaks down again. And what I've noticed is when the stock does this, that'll be the same point, because basically that's the channel at the bottom saying, is it going to go down or is it going to try to go back up? And then it goes back up, and it goes a little bit more than the rest of the day, but look what it did compared to the pre. So it basically just broke down and started stabilizing up. And if I just took none of these trades until it stabilized and went up, I'm good. And I got these 2 trades here, and I got about 3 more trades because I didn't like holding it, because I don't like the way it goes up and tests every time. It tested every time. So to me, that's like not real clear breaking out until it broke here. When it broke VWAP, as long as you could have held one of those when it broke even on that entry. This is the only one that didn't break even on that entry. And so I should have just did this, draw my little fibs on the basic right here, and I was showing you a trick here, and that's my target 2, and then there's your 2 targets for the rest of that move right here. But slow grinders are good. Slow grinders, there's a billion float. So this is obviously your kids or somebody plays with these. I don't do this, but just you got to trade the patterns after a while. So that's all I'm just saying. When you do it, get a watch list, look left. Rob teaches us that. Other people teach you that. And just take a good look. It's like, why? I said, because you can get excited on that one candle. And now let's say I decide to hold that share and didn't get out for like a 30-cent pop. I'd be stuck immediately down another 40 cents immediately. And then I could have just waited 4 minutes, got another trade, which I did. And then eventually it does stabilize and show us a very good move on the way up. I'll click to a 5 real quick and show you what it looked like. It basically played down, and then it started stair-stepping up very good. So again, that pre-market highs right here, beautiful move, pre-market low, and on a 5 minute, I'm just gonna see target 1s more, and on a 1 minute, you'll see 2 targets, and all that is you're taking half of this, and that's why it's 2 targets, okay? But otherwise, very good, and there it is. That's all I look at. So when somebody gives you a watch list, do a little more of your thing, because it's your money. I think I even read it on an email this morning, or just a little while ago, maybe come shoot this video. It basically says, still do your own diligence. This is for educational or entertainment purposes only. Meaning, he doesn't want you to jump in here, and then it snaps all the way down, and then you get out, and then you see it run. And then you're complaining at him, because he just happened to email you here. When all you have to do is let something. And then one of the best phrases I heard one more time is, you have 3 to 5 chances to trade this stock today. Just you know, if you missed the one you saw, wait for the other one that you saw, because eventually your setups that you know are going to pay you, not me. So you want the ones that pay you. All right, y'all have a great weekend. I think it's Sunday. Y'all have a good one.